Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Plus Model Radio, the #1 podcast for plus-size women. I'm your host, Chenese Lewis, coming to you live from Los Angeles. Today is Monday, September 13th, 2010. There were a lot of things going on this weekend. Lane Bryant was doing big things on both coasts this weekend with Fashion Night Out in New York City. And remember, Lane Bryant broke the news first on Plus Model Radio. And Maddie is coming up later on the show to give us a recap of what happened there as well as the other curvy events in the city. And here on the West Coast, Lane Bryant was a sponsor of Celebrity Catwalk, a celebrity fashion show with models of all shapes and sizes to benefit the National Animal Rescue. And I had the pleasure of participating in that fashion show, and you can see pics from that event on Lane Bryant's Inside Curve website. Also this weekend in L.A., Lane Bryant and Fashion Bug sponsored Tamiko Frazier's Goddess Gathering, which I happened to be a part of. We had an event at Beyond Shelter in South Central L.A. this weekend, and we were able to give the women at the shelter makeovers to give them a new look and give them a new shine, so to speak. So look for pics from that coming out on my Facebook and blog soon. And just special thanks for Lane Bryant being active in the community and supporting the curvy women. Also coming up this weekend, Plus Model Radio is a proud sponsor of the International Fuller Woman Expo, and it's this weekend in downtown Detroit. Kim Coles is the keynote speaker, and this is going to be a hot event. So for more information and tickets, visit thefullerwomanexpo.com. Also coming up this weekend in Vegas is the Queens of the Desert Model Search, and we have Rosie Mercado on the show today to fill us in on everything. Also coming up October 1st through the 3rd in Vegas is the Curve Appeal Convention, which I am hosting and I'm very excited about. We're going to have a blast, and the founder of Project Curve Appeal, Bev Wilson, is here to tell us about the upcoming events. Also, please don't forget about Hollywood Now Love Your Body Day, October 22nd through 24th in West Hollywood. If you're interested in being a model, designer, sponsor, or vendor at the event, visit the website at loveyourbodyday.com to submit. And please be patient, as it may take a few days to get a response. The messages are coming in quicker than we can handle due to all of the press. This year, we're also selling advertisement in our program book. So if you can't make it out to the West Coast, make sure you place an ad in the book to have a presence. And while you're on there, check out the video of Whitney and I on E! News. And again, that website is loveyourbodyday.com. Also, shout out to Gabby Gregg, who held it down on the VMAs last night, looking fly in the Monique seat dress she had on. You go, girl. So let's just give a round of applause to everybody in the curvy community doing their thing right now. So our first guest tonight is Pat Swift. Pat Swift is the founder of Plus Models Management, the first successful professional plus-size modeling agency, and can be called nothing less than legendary. Pat Swift's agency produced some of the most successful plus models, including Emmy, Catherine Schuler, Lisa Scott, and Susan Bishop, who is the most successful fit model in the business, signed with Ford Models today. Pat Swift, as a model herself, has been featured in New York Times, Ebony Fashion Fair, Good Morning America, Regis and Cassie Lee, 48 Hours, and The Oprah Winfrey Show, plus many, many more. Let's welcome Pat to the show. Hi, Pat. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for inviting me to your great show. I love the fact that there's a community for large-sized women, and they can find out things through the web. It's fabulous.
It is, and thank you for being on the show. So you got your start in the industry as a model. So tell us how you got...
No.
Oh, you did?
I got started. I was a store detective. I just graduated from college. I got discovered at Bloomingdale's.
Okay, and then your first taste of industry was modeling, right?
Yeah. That's how I was like the true Charlie's Angel at the time. I was like out there looking for all the criminals, and they found me and made me a large-size model, something I never dreamed of.
And what was some of the jobs you did as a model?
Well, are you familiar with who Erin Gray is?
No, I'm not.
Okay, she was one of the original Breck girls. And in fact, she has a commercial now. But one of my first JCPenney's job was with Erin Gray. My second job was with Christy Brinkley at Bloomingdale's. I did the first large-size Bloomingdale's job. I was featured at Penn Station. I had the first billboard. Basically, I did like a lot of the first stuff.
Okay. And
I have an interesting story to tell you.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
You were so successful as a plus model, and the clients were asking you for friends and other plus models. That's how you decided to start your own agency?
I really started my own agency because I wanted to be around women my own size. My size 8 friends always was able to exchange clothes and do like shop with other people. It was really sort of very, I just wanted to be around people my own size. I had never really met that many people my own size.
Mhm.
And I felt...
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I just felt like the need to be around. I knew I was, like, everyone kept saying to me, but you're so pretty, you're so different. And I knew I wasn't that different. And my job, I felt my passion was to find out that I wasn't so different, and there were other women out there like me that were pretty and wanted to wear fashion and that felt good about themselves.
Now tell us about the agency and some of the people you discovered.
I discovered Kim Coles.
Mm-hmm.
I discovered Emmy. I discovered a lot of Tanya Mayberry, who a lot of people don't know, but she's made millions. And she was like, her first start was with Lane Bryant, and then she came to me as a model. And she has the perfect large-size body. There's more mannequins around the world made of her body, everywhere from here to China.
Wow.
Yeah, she's great. Susan Bishop, Dawn Decker, everyone who was like the top model 10 years ago, I discovered.
So do you keep in touch with any of the people you discovered?
Some of them, most of the girls that I had discovered that were really successful left the modeling. Modeling is like becoming an athlete, and it's a limited time period. And so most of the women that I had discovered that became successful are now happy homemakers and have kids, and some of them are even grandmothers. Mm-hmm. A lot of the girls have moved on. Some Irene Keller, who was featured probably in every large-size Macy's ad, is now like writing for one of the newspapers on Long Island. I come across the girls and we talk, and it's fun. It's really fun.
So
like old high school.
Why did your agency close? Did you decide to move on to other things?
it was becoming hard as just doing large sizes to survive. Mm-hmm. The large size business, as big as it is, you still need huge campaigns to survive. Like you need a lot of, most of the agencies that are open today have you need cosmetics, you need big campaigns coming in, $1 million campaigns, and it's still not there for the large size model yet. I mean, they have some campaigns, but comparatively to the size 8 girl, they're still very small.
So it's just hard for your agency to survive. Yes,
it was.
So have you ever considered starting another agency again? The Plus market is booming now.
I think my next mission, Chenese, is to get you a fabulous agent and a great manager. That's my next goal.
I want you. Project.
That's right. You are my next personal project. No, I mean, if I did anything, it would be like one-on-one. I handled an actress last year that became very successful, and now she's living in California. It's too much handling a lot of women because, for a model to get started, it takes her at least 2 years of not making any money, of testing and taking pictures and finding out where her balance is, where she looks best.
Too.
Yeah, and it's expensive. Modeling's expensive. I mean, you have to support yourself during that time while you're not, when you're not making money. And at some place like New York, it's very expensive to live. I mean, rents, a one-bedroom apartment is $2,000 a month. So you got to be able to survive that. And but the girls that are really hungry and really want it, make it. And, there's so many women out there that are prime examples of this. Because if you really want it, it'll happen for you. Sometimes it's not the prettiest girl that makes it. It's the girl that wants the most. And I attribute that to the book The Secret. Because if you really want it, it's going to happen for you.
So how do you think the plus industry has changed over the last 20 years?
Well, I'll tell you how the plus industry has changed. Number one, they're calling a lot of girls plus models that aren't plus models. That's the first thing. I think that it's not good for advertising to have someone a girl that doesn't really fit in to the industry. I mean, if she's going to be in a department store ad and they only sell 16 to size 24, then they should use size 16 models. I've always felt very strongly about that.
So you don't like using bigger models for anything?
No. I think sometimes they use too small of a model.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I think that, and the industry is, and it's pretty typical of the industry. To save money, they make a smaller size because it's less fabric. Mm-hmm. That's the reason why they want to use a smaller model. But someone like Crystal Rain, who's now really a size 6'8", who states that any model over a 34-inch hip is considered a plus model, I think that's ridiculous. I really
do. Okay, I see what you're saying. You want the actual curvy women to have the label.
Yes. And I think, the measurement should start at least a 40-inch bust, a 40-inch hip, not a 35. I think that's ridiculous, because, I'm sorry.
Well, speaking of the industry, you've reinvented yourself and you've come back as a fashion brand ambassador. And
that's right.
Most recently, you started working with swimsuitsforall.com. So tell us about this company and what you're doing with them.
Well, swimsuitsforall.com is a fantastic company. They have swimsuits. I mean, swimsuits used to be something very sensitive for me. And I used to feel like, when I was in college, before I started modeling, that a swimsuit was something I would never wear. And what they do is they offer a swimsuit for every body type. If you're big in the hips, they have a swimsuit for you. If you're a busty, and they start from size 10 to 24. They're fantastic. welcome everyone to go to their website, swimsuitsforall.com, and check them out because they have something great for you. And another company that I'm working with, which is called Club Z, they do fantastic cover-ups. But you can find a lot of their product on the swimsuitsforall.com. I mean, I recommend for everyone to go and see them. I want to say a shout-out to a couple of girls. Okay. 2 weeks ago, I was in Las Vegas, and Swimsuits for All had a big model search. And the winner of the model search is Jamie Bruce. She's definitely someone to look out for. She's going to be a big-time model. Promise you that. And there were 3 other girls that I have to mention that were fantastic. Heather Adamo, who's unbelievable, has the most unbelievable hair I've ever seen, one of the most ambitious and hardworking girl. In Ball, a very exotic Israeli-born model who, I'm telling you, these girls are all going to be stars. And my Shell from San Francisco. So take a look, everyone. These are the next super plus models. They're going to be tops.
So are they going to be the new models for Swimsuit for All? Is that what the contest was about?
Well, the contest was about finding people. And what I like to do is I like to make discoveries around the country. And Jamie Bruce is getting a Swimsuits for All wardrobe. And the girls, got to participate in all the press and all the events. They got to do the first TV show. They had paparazzi following them. It's a really, really fun experience. They met a rock band. The rockers all were going after them, texting them, asking them out to dinner. It was fantastic. I loved watching the whole thing. I felt like, it was 20 years ago for me. It was really great.
So, and what's next for you? So you've come back as a fashion brand ambassador, but what other future things that we can be on the lookout for you?
I don't know, maybe a book. I've been talking to TLC about a reality series, a reality show. We're just trying to find the best fit for me and for the network. I just love fashion, and anything with fashion, I'm interested in doing. I'm so interested in doing.
And what is your advice for women that want to get into the plus industry? What's the advice? Because you've been in the plus industry longer than all of us. So what is your advice to stay successful?
Okay, it depends on what they're looking for. If it's vanity, then have fun with it. Get into every fashion show. Become part of anything that you can become a part of. If you really feel that you have the right talent, then go to every agency you can. And it doesn't matter the name of the agency. Find the right person that you connect with, because a model is made by her manager or booker, and you need to connect with that right person, because they're going to be the person that's on the phone that's going to be selling you. And if you get the right connection, you'll be a star. But remember, you can't do it alone. A lot of girls, a lot of models lose their careers because they think, they start working a lot, they think they're hot, and they switch agencies or they lose their managers. And really, the real trick is finding that person that really believes in you, developing a real relationship with that person. And that's what success is. It never happens alone. And any person who thinks that it does is really wrong. Find that real person that you connect with, that you have a relationship with, almost like a sisterly or a brotherly relationship. It could be a girl, it could be a guy, it doesn't really matter. They have to really believe in you. And if they believe in you, they're going to sell you, and you're going to make it. You're going to make it, and you're going to make it big. And that's what it's all about. It's building that relationship and finding the right person to believe in you, because that's really important.
Now, do you have any other model searches coming up with Swimsuits for All?
We have a couple of things coming up, but nothing's confirmed yet. And as soon as I find out about it, I will definitely let you know. But Swimsuits for All is great, great place. And remember, the cool part about Swimsuits for All is that you can get swimsuits all year round from them. And if you're, like, I'm a department store shopper. I always have shopped in a department store. You only have 3 months of the year. And I travel a lot. So, I'll go to an exotic place, and I want to get a new, fresh swimsuit after you kind of wrecked it all summer long, So now is the time to go back and find a suit and find a great cruise to go out on and enjoy yourself. I think, the cool part about, companies such as Swimsuit for All and Club C, they really think about us, the customer, and that there's no prejudice there. They'll give us the same thing that they're giving their small customer, which I think is great.
And do you have a website where we can keep up with you, or are you
You can find me on Facebook.
Okay.
And anyone interested in becoming my friend, please write to me. I would love to, write to you, and we can talk. And anyone who's interested in doing anything with me, I'm available. And Chenese, we're going to get you the right manager.
All right. You heard it here first. Well, thank you, Pat, for being on the show. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you on the radio.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And next we have Madeline Figueroa Jones, editor of Plus Model Magazine, to give us a recap of this weekend's events with Fashions Night Out. Hi, Maddie. Are you there?
Hi, I'm here. How are you?
I'm good. So New York had it going on this weekend.
Oh, my goodness. We had such a great time on Friday. We had, Swoopy and I headed out. We had our makeup done by Tara Taylor. Big shout out to Tara for making us look fabulous.
Yes.
And we headed out to Lane Bryant on 34th Street, and we walked in. It was like a disco. There was a DJ. There was Lane Teenies, which was their version of the martini. And everybody was there. Susan Moses, Natalie Laughlin, who, by the way, is coming back into the business. A little bit of tidbit right there. She's coming back into modeling, everybody, and she will be in Plus Model Magazine very soon. Yeah. And the Wilhelmina Bookers, models from a whole bunch of agencies, and, a lot of our fans. I took like a zillion pictures. And what Plus Model Magazine did this year was to have model citizens actually go to different places in New York and L.A., and they were going to kind of be almost like reporters for us.
Okay.
So this year we had Allison McGavna at Lane Bryant, and she was able to speak with 3 buyers that came in from Ohio, Lane Bryant buyers, and then she also had an interview with Lizzie and Ashley Graham, and that's going to be coming out in a video very soon.
Okay.
And then we had our contributor, Suzette Banzo. She was stationed at Redress. So she took care of Redress and took video and, kind of did a little recap on what was happening at Redress. Fluvi and I went over to Redress after we left Lane Bryant, and there were still people there. It was 9 o'clock already, and there were still a lot of people there, a lot of models. Everybody had a really great time. I was interviewed by Bev, and we just had a really great time, and that's actually where we ended our evening. We ended up heading back into the city. We had our newest contributor. Her name is Danielle Young, and she was at the Lord & Taylor event. So she took a lot of video, and they, Lord & Taylor and Madison Plus, put a little something together, and they had announced 3 finalists, and one of the finalists is our writer, Tiffany Bank, and Tiffany actually won.
I saw that, but I was confused. Did she win a model search, or
no?
What
they
contest?
did was the whole contest was based around them coming in. Madison Plus would style them, and then they would have to come out, and the audience that was there would have to applaud for the I guess the style that they liked the best, or the girl that they liked the best.
Okay.
Apparently, Tiffany just kind of broke it down on the runway. She's a runway girl.
Right.
So people were like, she didn't even get the loudest applause, but she got it because she was so good on the runway. So, people were really liking her, and that's why she won. She won $1,000.
Wow.
Yes.
Was it like $1,000 just for Lord & Taylor, or like?
I think it's $1,000. I don't know. I think it's $1,000 for Lord & Taylor, but I'm not entirely sure. I won't know until I see the entire recap from everybody.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, it was very exciting. I'm really, really happy for her. You know, she's a really great model and a great supporter of Plus Model Magazine, so I'm really happy for her. And then we had Rhea at the Grove in L.A. She was there, and she was at the only plus-size event at the Grove. So she has great video and pictures and everything. She was there with a bunch of models. And then Marie Dene was kind of like everywhere. She started off at the Beverly Center, and she kind of went, you know, from there to a whole bunch of other places. And so we have a really great recap coming from Marie as well. And then at the celebrity catwalk where you were, Kendra was actually doing our Model Citizen type of recap, and so we're going to be hearing from her soon. So we're kind of
doing a great job too.
Yay, I'm so glad. So everybody just really worked together. I'm really excited. This is the first year that we tried to cover events, you know, bi-coastal, because, you know, this is who we are. You know, we have a bi-coastal team, and, you know, we have really great people that work for us, and there's so much going on that we really are expanding by leaps and bounds at this point. So I can't wait to have the video ready for you guys to see.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for giving us the recap, and we can't wait to see all the pictures in next month's edition.
Yes, thank you so much, Chenese.
All right, talk to you soon.
All righty, have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye. Up next on the show is Bev Wilson. Bev Wilson is the founder of Project Curve Appeal Incorporated and Pink City Entertainment. Ms. Wilson started producing events in her hometown of Ann Arbor, Michigan, and formed the company Toil Events in 1999, which at the time mostly produced social events. In 2004, Ms. Wilson started doing events on a national scale in which she planned several social events within the exciting Las Vegas, Nevada area. 2 years later, in 2006, Ms. Wilson relocated to Atlanta, Georgia, where she started focusing on public events, therefore producing several expos, one of which is the very successful Bachelorette Expo. In 2008, Ms. Wilson formed Project Curve Appeal Incorporated, an organization which was created to help correct the distorted perception of plus-size women while empowering, educating, and motivating them to celebrate their beauty, embrace their curves, and live healthy lifestyles. Ms. Wilson has a busy schedule ahead of her, and she will be hosting the next Project Curve Appeal show in Las Vegas, then in New York City, and finally a cruise in Miami. Her hard work, thrill-seeking spirits, and passion for event planning has helped her live an eventful life, bringing fun, excitement, and purpose to people everywhere. She will continue to deliver the quality events that her supporters love and expect. Let's welcome Bev to the show. Hi, Bev. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being on the show. So we have a lot to cover because you have like 25 events going on at any given time.
Oh, I do.
So what is your background, and what were you doing before you created Project Curve Appeal?
Well, before I started Project Curve Appeal in 2008, I ran the founding company, which is named Toil Events, and now it's actually known as Pink City Entertainment.
Okay, so Toil Events isn't existing anymore. You changed the name over to Pink City. Did that have anything to do with your fascination with the color pink?
I think it does. I really do, because I'm obsessed with pink, as you know.
Yes.
But it was really important to move from the social events to the national events, and Pink City Entertainment was more a fitting name than Toil Events.
So you don't do any social events at all anymore? It's all big expo-type events?
Well, our other company, Digital Marketing, we still are open to do celebrity events and some social events depending on the size and the client.
Okay. Now, what is Project Curve Appeal? For somebody that's listening that never heard of it before, what is it?
Project Curve Appeal is a movement. It's a corporation which caters exclusively to women with curves. The specific demographic is women ages 18 to 50 and sizes 12 to 26. We're expanding to a different age demographic next year where we're going to empower young women as well, starting at age 12. But as of right now, we're just catering to the adult women.
So how do you become a face of Curve Appeal? What is the face of Curve Appeal?
The faces of Curve Appeal, also known as FOCA, they are spokeswomen behind the Curve Appeal movement and brand. They are the women that live the movement every day. They are the faces you see all over the branding, the voices you hear raving about the movement, and they are the examples of how a woman with Curve Appeal should carry herself.
So for a listener listening, like, what's the first step? If I wanted to be a face of Curve Appeal, what would I do?
Well, first of all, you would need to visit the Project Curve Appeal website and just familiarize yourself with Project Curve Appeal overall and determine if that's something that you really want to do. It does take a special kind of woman to be a FOCA. She has to be confident, classy, educated, sexy, responsible, sophisticated, well-spoken, passionate about helping others. It's more to just being a face of Curve Appeal than just being a model. They are spokeswomen. More importantly, she has to be committed to living a healthy lifestyle. Project Curve Appeal is definitely, that's one of our main missions, is to support and empower women with curves, but also educate them on living healthy lifestyles. And we're actually offering opportunities to people that may not even want to model, but they want to be a part of the movement. And we have positions like state movement director, city movement manager, model managers, image and style
coordinators. So what does the director and managers do?
They, like the state movement director, is over an entire state and all the cities in that state that have FOCA teams, and they ensure the success of the movement and the growth of the movement in that state. The city movement manager does the same, but the focus is just that one city.
So you actually have like tiers and levels at national, state, and city. So it's almost like you have like a, I don't know, I guess not a sorority, because, well, sorority does have different levels, but it's more business-oriented, I think.
Yes.
Like, how would you describe it?
I would describe it as like a sorority. It's becoming so much, it's becoming a grand thing in itself, the FOCA movement. Within the Project Curve Appeal movement, it's crazy. We have over 100 faces of Curve Appeal all over the country right now. We have some really strong teams. We have some teams that are growing and looking for faces. In each city, they have 45 positions available for just faces of Curve Appeal, so it's definitely growing.
So what is Glam Day and Model Me? Because you advertise that a lot. What does that entail?
Model Me was created to provide an opportunity for models to receive the basic tools and training they need to break into the industry. They're also given the opportunity to get professional images to either start their portfolio or enhance it. The Glam Day part of it is actually the hosting event for Model Me. Glam Day caters to women and men, actually, but we haven't had men yet, but it caters to those that have no interest in modeling but want to experience a professional photo shoot, makeovers, pampering for a day, et cetera, et cetera.
So Glam Day Model Me is open to the public. You don't have to be a part of the organization to participate.
Correct. A lot of people just want that, to feel like a supermodel or a celebrity for a day, and that event offers that opportunity.
Now, is it certain photographers that you work with to do the Model Me, or are you open to working with new photographers?
It depends on the city. First of all, every FOCA team has exclusive photographers that they deal with. If they don't, they're looking for them. So if you guys are photographers, you should definitely contact us. Every city, for each FOCA team of 15, they have 2 exclusive photographers. So let's say, for example, we did a Model Me and Glam Day in Los Angeles. The LA FOCA exclusive photographer would be the featured photographer at that particular event. If we need other photographers, the first thing we would do is bring in our exclusive photographers with seniority from the other cities, which that would be Atlanta. So after that, if there's still positions, then we would consider using other photographers.
So besides photographers that take pictures of plus-size models, what other companies and individuals in the plus community are you looking to collaborate with?
Well, besides the obvious pioneers like you and Maddie from Plus Model Mag, which we're very excited to be partnering with for this convention, and those that we already partner with, like Stephanie from Daily Venus Diva, John and China from Sizes Sexy, Summer from Gemini Mag. We really love to partner with Marie, who is the curvy Marie Denny, who is the curvy fashionista. We love Torrid and Ashley Stewart. And we're open to partnering with other industry greats that promote and cater to women with curves, as long as they're also promoting healthy living.
And so if somebody is interested in working with you, how do they go about doing so?
They have to reach out to us. You know, they have to let that be known. A lot of people, we find out once they do finally contact us or we happen to cross paths, they say, oh, I've always wanted to work with you. Well, how are we supposed to know that?
Right,
you have to contact us. You have to contact us to break the ice.
And the easiest way to do that would be through the website.
Yes, you can always through the website, through the contact form. That way you don't leave anything out. We get the key information we need, like your name, the comments, the questions, your website, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. Now let's talk about the big event coming up, the Curve Appeal Convention in Vegas, which I am excited about because I'm hosting and it's going to be off the hook. So let's go through the schedule of events so everybody knows what's happening the weekend in Vegas.
Okay. Do you want me to start by starting with the beginning?
So Friday night, tell me what's going to happen Friday night.
Okay. Well, one of our main events, even before Project Curve Appeal was created, we developed the Bachelorette Expo. And everyone, if you've ever been to one, you already know, you can already imagine how much more epic it's going to be in Las Vegas. But the Bachelorette Expo is one of our most popular events for obvious reasons. It's like a giant bachelorette party. It caters to women of all sizes. We really want to be clear on that. The Bachelorette Expo is open to women of all sizes, and it features the sexy things that ladies love, like the free pole dance classes, shopping with amazing accessories and lingerie vendors, novelty vendors. There's a fashion show featuring the faces of Pink City Entertainment, our other spokesmodel group. And, of course, the night is after the expo is over, there's a male review.
Oh, the male review with strippers.
Yes. This event is produced by Pink City Entertainment, let's be clear.
Okay. So this is not for the holy rollers. This is not the event to come to Friday night if you real holy.
Exactly. The kickoff event to break the ice for the weekend. And then, of course, you have Saturday during the daytime from actually 8 a.m. to 4. We're going to have the Glam Day and Model Me experience. We already went over what that is. It's going to be a great opportunity for anybody that just wants to feel beautiful and empowered and have a professional photo shoot and some other training and opportunities. Saturday evening, the Curve Appeal Expo, and then there's the fashion shows from 4 to 10. We feature the main event that you're hosting. We're really excited about that, by the way, and thank you for being a part. This event highlights fashion products, services for women with curves. It's very self-explanatory.
And you said that women of all shapes and sizes are welcome to Friday night, but really women of all shapes and sizes are welcome to the plus-size fashion show, too.
Well, you know what? That's one of the reasons that you always see Project Curve Appeal and Pink City Entertainment on a lot of the things that we do, because we really cater to women of all sizes. But Project Curve Appeal is it's the company that we've developed just for, to specialize in with women with curves. Women of all sizes have Friday night for Bachelorette, the curvy ladies. It's all about the curvy ladies on Saturday. But that doesn't mean that if you're under a size 12, you can't come. I mean, we have
you can still come sit in the audience.
Exactly. I can't promise you that if there's a fashion boutique there, that they're going to have something your size. But you can still come and enjoy the other vendors, accessories and beauty and health and all those things, and you'll have a great time.
Yes. And so Sunday you have something going on, too.
Yes, Sunday we're doing another photo shoot, and that's going to be a VIP photo shoot on the Las Vegas Strip, using the scenery in Vegas and on a different couple spots in Vegas, hot spots. We're going to do some shots by the mountains. We're going to do some shots in front of course, the Vegas sign, and there's going to be a professional photographer and limousine transportation and all that. So it's a really fun part of the weekend. The girls are looking forward to.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
so, do you have to be a Curve Appeal model to model in the Curve Appeal fashion show that's Saturday night?
Well, at most Curve Appeal events, we feature our fabulous FOCA. That's one of the benefits of being a FOCA. They are the highlight to a lot of the ads that we produce. They are the highlight at every event. It's very rare that we have opportunities for outside models, but it sometimes happens. Like, for example, one of our remarkable Curve Appeal affiliates, Tanaya from Dixotic, who is from L.A.,
yes.
Her and her modeling troupe will be featured in their own scene at this year's convention, and I can't wait to see that. I've heard some amazing things about their troupe and that they really know how to rip the runway. That being said, with FOCA and Dixotic, I'm sure it's going to be a really hot fashion show, and it's going to be fierce and fabulous, of course.
And what type of advertising opportunities are available at the convention?
I'm so glad you asked that, because everyone knows that that putting on an event of any kind is hard work. Well, just imagine putting on multiple events in one weekend. We have a lot going into this event, and we need help. We need support from others in the industry. So we have so many different opportunities. We have, like, exhibit space, of course. You can put items in our swag bags, program ad space, media walls. You can get your logo on the media wall. Commercial inclusion. They're filming a commercial for the upcoming 2011 year. And if you'd like to be included in that, we have opportunities. Of course, there's a lot of other opportunities that are all found on our website.
And how much are tickets for the events? Is it like a package deal, or you can buy each individual ticket?
The tickets are $10 in advance, and they're $15 at the door. There are also other packages for the VIP. If you want to be VIP at either Friday or Saturday night, there's packages for Model Me and the Sunday Vegas Strip shoot.
And besides this convention, do you have anything else coming up we can be on the lookout for?
Of course. Besides the Vegas convention, that we love to, and first of all, invite all of your listeners to. We really hope that you guys come out to Vegas and support. We're talking about October 1st and 2nd and 3rd of this year. It's the Curve Appeal event. Let's not get it mixed up. But the next two featured events will be the events that take place in New York in the spring and Miami in the fall. The Miami event will also feature a cruise, so that's going to be really fun. And all the events are on our website. And you can learn about the events first if you fan us on Facebook by just searching Project Curve Appeal.
And tell us your official website.
www.projectcurveappeal.com.
Well, thank you for being on the show. See, that was harmless, wasn't it? That
Whatever,
was scared being on the show. I'm calling her out.
I was a little shy.
Well, we made it. We made it and covered everything, and you were wonderful, and I can't wait to see you in October.
I can't wait to see you, too, and you have a wonderful and blessed day. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
And last but definitely not least is Rosie Mercado. To label Rosie Mercado simply as a plus-size Latino fashion model is an understatement. She is a celebrity makeup artist, actress, radio personality, community philanthropist, and a single mother of three. Born in the heart of Southern California but cultured in Las Vegas, Rosie spent years overcoming overcoming weight struggles before getting her big break in 2009 at the Miss Plus America pageant, winning the runway competition as Miss Nevada Plus America. She is a recognized dual force in the entertainment industry as both an actress and voice-over talent, having worked with major Latino television programs on Telemundo and Univision, while lending her radio personality for Quincia702.com and commercials for McDonald's. Rosie is also an experienced businesswoman who started out as a makeup artist and has built an impressive resume, reaching acclaimed status. She has done makeup work for prolific events like Miss Latino plus Miss Latino Beauty Pageant, Miss El Salvador Beauty Pageant, Miss Essence Beauty Pageant, and Miss Nevada Plus America Pageant, and has contributed to editorial pieces for magazines such as The Best of Brides, Mia Beauty, and Las Vegas Bride. Rosie created Bellissima, a cosmetic collection built upon a love, art, fashion, and classical Hollywood glamour, whose mission is to help every woman celebrate herself through self-confidence, knowledge, and unique beauty. And I'm so excited to welcome Rosie to the show. Hi, Rosie. How are you?
Hey, how are you? I'm excited. I'm so happy to have the opportunity to be on Plus Model Radio and be able to talk to you and say hello to all your listeners and fans.
Yes, I'm so excited to have you on. Now, you're doing big things lately. So
I am blessed.
Before we get into it, how did you get your start in the industry? Was it being a makeup artist? Is how you started in the industry?
Absolutely. It was through the art of makeup that really launched me, and being able through the art of makeup, being able to do some of the photography and doing my own makeup and just showcasing my skills. That was really what helped me find my passion for beauty, for the art of fashion. I mean, there's so many things that I love about the arts, and I'm just blessed to be able to showcase them and to share them with everybody.
Now, tell us about your line of cosmetics. And did I pronounce it right? Is it Bellissima?
Bellissima, you got it right. Well, Bellissima was launched a couple years ago, and it's a mineral-based cosmetic. It's for all skin types and for all colors. And most of all, my biggest thing was not only launching a cosmetic line, but at the same time making sure that we're working with inner beauty as well as outer beauty, promoting a positive message, transforming, beauty as we see it, and just showing every woman that everybody has potential to look beautiful. It's just to take, 5 minutes in the morning, get yourself up, tell yourself how beautiful you are, and then follow through with a little 5-minute, 7-minute routine of makeup, and that complements and starts the day off right.
Right. Now, your bio says you overcame years of weight loss struggles. Now, what happened between the time that you were struggling to the point where you had the confidence to enter a beauty pageant?
Oh, my goodness. I went through so much depression and just rejection. And I think what happened is when I hit rock bottom, I just understood, there's no getting worse than this. There's, crying, sadness, just feeling alone, and nobody else is causing that but me. And when you just find out saying, this is going to be the rest of my life, you ask that question. Am I really going to live the rest of my life this way? You have to make a decision to be, a victor or a victim. And I just decided, I'm going to get up, and this is what I have now. And if I don't like it, I have one choice to change it. Am I going to change it, or am I going to accept it and just live like this forever? And I decided to stand up, decided to focus on my goals, decided to focus on the positive, and just decided to be persistent, to be passionate about what I love, the vision to go and keep on going forward, and say, you know what, I'm going to accomplish my dreams, and that's what I'm going to focus on instead of just being depressed all the time. And I know it doesn't sound, it sounds so easy, but when you really hit rock bottom and you understand that there's no other way to go than up, and you decide to turn that around, I think that's when you make that decision. I think that's when the best part of your life starts.
So did somebody have to push you to enter the beauty pageant? Because to go from rock bottom to an event where you are judged, it just seems like that would be so scary.
Well, you know what? What happened is when I really took on the vision of becoming taking makeup artistry beyond and really talking to other women and understanding that there's a lot of women that deal with rejection and depression and self-esteem issues, I just started seeing how many women I was able to touch and just see how many women share my same insecurities, my same, passions for life. And I get this email about the Miss Plus America pageant, and I was like, you know what, that'd be interested. I would love to be celebrated. I would love to be part of a revolution. I would love to do something, completely different. And what a better way than to start with a pageant, to go out there and really showcase your skills, to find that self-confidence and say, this is who I am. I am going to be judged, but, this is who I am, and I'm comfortable in my own skin. And to see other women doing the same thing, but it goes way beyond beauty. To see other women that accept their beauty, love themselves, at the same time have this passion to help other women. I think that was the biggest blessing that I could ever run into. And that's where I decided to combine everything and just go in full force, just focus on that, give it my 100%, and giving my 100%, I was fortunate to be able to win the Miss Plus America runway competition, the Miss Plus America cover girl, and I mean, it's been wonderful. Life is good.
So after your experience at the pageant and winning those competitions within the pageant, did that give you the boost of self-esteem you needed to pursue other things?
Oh, my goodness. You know what? In that moment, standing on that stage, having everybody watch you while you're doing your walk, it gives you this confidence. It makes you feel beautiful. There's this sense of empowerment that comes with that, and this sense of, like, self-acceptance that you're like, wow, these people are applauding. These people are accepting me. What am I doing? Why not love myself? It's like this whole energy changes, and that's exactly what happened with me. I just got to the point that was the point of realization. This is life, this is what I chose to do, and this is the way I want to live life. I got to go full force and just go at it.
So that was like a life-changing experience for you
participating
in that event.
Absolutely. I will never look back. Everything that I've gone through, I think, has helped me build my character, the person that I am now. And the biggest thing is, for me, the understanding of vision, dedication, persistence, passion equals success.
Now, being in the plus industry can be discouraging when you don't wear a size 14. But despite that, you went on to get major accomplishments like the face of Full Figure Fashion Week, and most recently you did a photo shoot with IGG.
Yeah, I had a 2-day video product shoot and photo shoot with IGG.com, and Full Figure Fashion Week was wonderful to me. I think that is right there proof that when you're persistent and you're clear on your vision, you know where you stand and where you want to go. You don't take no as an answer. You just keep on knocking on those doors. Eventually, those doors are going to open up. I've never said that this industry will ever be easy. It's nothing that creates success is ever easy, but you got to keep on going. You got to stay passionate about what you love. If you really love it, there's going to be ups and downs, but trust me, when those ups come down, there's such a huge satisfaction. And you're like, it's a learning experience. There's a satisfaction. There's happiness that comes with it. So I'm a 26-28. I am not the industry standard. I'm a 26-28 on the bottom, 18 on top. But I am not letting that hold me back. I am going to go full force. I'm going to keep on accomplishing my goals. And more than anything, I really want to create a positive impact and show other women that when you're clear, you can make it happen. It all starts with you.
Now, I saw you were at a recent event in San Diego called My Fight with Fat, and that was about getting healthy and, taking care of yourself. So as a plus-size model, are you trying to lose weight to be more marketable, or are you trying to break the odds and going to stay your same size?
You know what? I think I'm not so much focused on the size, and that's one of the things with the event that I talk to everybody. I know that My Fight with Fat sounds very controversial, but my biggest thing is, if you're on the bigger size, smaller size, doesn't matter what size you are, why not go out dancing? Why not go to the gym? Why not make that transition of eating healthy? It's not about losing weight. It's just about feeling better. It's about having a little bit more energy. You could be energetic and eat healthier, at a bigger size. It doesn't matter. It's just getting away from I have to diet, I have to lose weight to be happy. No, just eat healthy, enjoy life, feel fulfilled, accomplish your dreams, and that's going to bring you happiness. If throughout the run, making those changes, you do lose weight, hey, you lost weight, and if you don't, at least you're taking care of yourself.
Right. So tell us about the Queen of the Desert Las Vegas Model Search.
Chenese, I am so happy about this event. Queens of the Desert Las Vegas Model Search is a one-day event, which is produced by Moxie Management, and it's hosted by the first plus-size boutique here in Vegas, which is called Voluptuous. It's going to be held on the 18th of September. It starts at 12, ends at 5, and you can find out more information about Queens of the Desert at queensofthedesert.com. Now, this event is really showcasing the high-end side of plus-size fashion here in Las Vegas, and one of the things that I am so excited is that there's a surprise venue, which is owned by a Hollywood A-lister, and we're going to get to do a photo shoot there. So the winner will be announced on September 19th at the Viva Fat Vegas Plus-Size Bloggers Convention, or conference, I apologize. And, the person that wins this event is going to represent, Las Vegas plus-size industry, the plus-size fashion. And not only that, she's going to get a great start into her modeling career. I mean, she's going to get PR presentations. She's going to start to work on her portfolio. She's going to get to meet the who's who in the bloggers that are coming here to Vegas. I mean, there's so many wonderful things that are going to come out. It's the beginning of something new. And Tina from Moxie Management is the one that's really working on getting everything together. There's going to be, celebrity judges, and Patty Barber, who's the owner of Voluptuous Boutique, is really, really focused on getting the word out, on really letting these women come and participate and just showcase, high-end fashion here in Vegas, and then also remind everybody that, plus-size women want to look good, they want to look beautiful, and they like luxury.
And what are the requirements to enter the contest? Is it a size or an age requirement or anything?
It's open. It is open to all women. All they have to do is go into at queensofthedesert.com, and then there'll be some judges there, and I guess the one with more charisma, the one that really gets out there and just showcases her beauty, internally and externally, and just showcases and does her thing, is going to be the winner.
And who are the celebrity judges? I know you're one of them, and you said the store owner one is one.
And we have Cecilia Mamacita from Hot 97.5, and then we have a couple surprises with the local celebrities that are going to be there judging. Those are going to be announced this week. There's just going to be these wonderful people that are really uniting to make this happen. It's going to be showcased here locally on the news stations for the girls, and there's just so many wonderful things that are really happening with Queens of the Desert. My biggest thing is I'm just so happy that, this venue that opened up, that belongs to Hollywood A-listers really, really going to come through. We're going to get to be able to do a photo shoot there, and it's going to be, you're going to be able to read a little bit more about it in Plus Model magazine.
And this is totally random. On a side note, Mamacita was my first host for Love Your Body Day 5 years ago.
Oh, really?
Before she moved to Las Vegas, she was a DJ in Inland Empire, and she was my first host for Love Your Body Day.
Oh my goodness, that's so wonderful. I love her. I love her energy. I love her charisma. I'm so happy that she's part of this event. So that's going to make everything it's going to take everything to the next level.
Yeah, she's awesome. Love her. Now, do you have anything else coming up that we can be on the lookout for?
Absolutely. I'm actually going to be going to Love Your Body Day. I will be seeing you there. Yes, I'm going. I'm going to be meeting you finally for the first time.
I'm excited.
I'm really excited about that. I wanted to go last year, and I wasn't able to go. So I got that down. I'm going to be going down there. I have Full Figure Fashion Week, which I'm going to be attending. I'm also going to be hosting the Miss Curvy competition in February. I'm also really getting on the serious note of acting. I got a couple scripts that I'm reviewing and taking a look into that. Yes, I am so getting on that, and working also on developing new products for Bellissima, and have some new material coming up at myviewinglens.com. I got a web show there.
Awesome. Well, I'm so excited for your success, and I haven't met you in person, but the year you competed in Miss Plus America, the ladies were like, you got to meet her, Chenese. She's awesome. So I'm glad you're coming to Love Your Body Day, because I can't wait to meet you.
I'm so excited. You're creating a big movement with that. So I can't wait. I'm really excited about that.
And what's your official website? Or your website is under construction?
Yeah, it's rosiemercado.com. They could also check me out at Facebook under Rosie Mercado, and I'm on Twitter as well, and you could also visit MissBellissima.com. And then for the girls that are interested in the Queens of the Desert and making a difference or starting their vision with modeling, make sure and visit queensofthedesert.com.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you in October.
I can't wait, Chenese. Thank you so much for having me. And once again, many blessings to you, and I can't wait to meet you at Love Your Body Day. I'm excited.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Bye. Take care.
Bye-bye. And thank you to all of our fabulous guests this evening. Tune in next week, and we'll have more Plus industry professionals with stories to not only inspire you, but to keep you connected with the curvy community. If you're interested in advertising on our show or being a guest, visit the website at www.plusmodelradio.com. And if you haven't already, don't forget to join our Facebook fan page at facebook.com/plusmodelradio. I've been your host this evening, Chenese Lewis. Thank you for tuning in and supporting Plus Model Radio. And until next time, keep thriving in your curves and be